Okay, hi everyone. If you're here, just send me a like or type in a comment and say that you're here and say hi. Bit of an impromptu evening. I've been working this afternoon at Berwick Spiritualist Church and I felt like coming on. I thought Spirit said we need to go live. So here we are, or here I am at the moment. So if you're here, please give me a message. Hi Kayleen, hello. Hi Wayne, how are you? Thank you for joining. Just waiting for Jack. Hi Raylene, thank you. It's good to see everybody. Hi Michelle, wow, haven't seen you forever. Hey, good to see some faces. How is everybody's afternoon? I've been a bit busy. Hi Gillian, hi Janet, thank you. Hello. Yeah, we've been working at, oh, we've got someone sitting there. It's real. Hey, that's Audrey. Yeah, we've been working at Berwick Spiritualist Church this afternoon. Hi Troy, some different faces today. It's good to see everyone. Yeah, we thought we'd pop on and say good day and just see what Spirit's got for anyone. Hi Amanda, hello. See what's happening with the energy at the moment. I feel a lot of people are feeling the energy. Very tired. I don't know if anyone else has been feeling really tired, but I've been very tired myself. Not low energy, just tired in the morning, waking up. Stop, you don't fight. And yeah, we're just feeling very weird out there. But anyway, it's all good once you're up and moving. Hello Audrey. Michelle's saying hello and she's growling because Toby's here and he wants to get up too and she won't let him. So yeah, I just fed them. So if anyone's got any questions, pop them in the chat and I will endeavour to answer them. But yes, I'm just waiting for Jack. Oh, what's happened to the camera? Sorry guys. Don't know if Spirit's just popped in for a second. It'll come back. Come back. I'll stand in front of it. Sometimes it moves it back. This happens. It's weird. Very weird. Come on guys. Bring my camera back. Oh, persevere. You ready, Jack? Alright. So if you've got a question, pop it in the chat box there for us. And I will come back very soon. It's very strange. I don't know if I'm blurry to you guys, but I'm blurry. The camera's gone blurry.
That's right.
It'll come back. There we go. See, magic. She is cute, but she's cheeky spirit, that's for sure. She wouldn't let her brother up on the couch because she's mean.
G'day
So
everyone.
There's
G'day
a few
everyone.
people there in the comments, Jack.
Okay, wonderful. Hello.
Yeah, you can sit up now. Oh, there we go. I'm just waiting for some questions, but what I wanted to get on anyway, and I have put it in the link in the chat somewhere, if you can see it, just about a talk that I'm doing very soon up at Beaconsfield at the Pine Grove Hotel, a women's networking business talk. Tickets aren't that expensive, under $30. It's a 3-hour event. You can buy lunch there yourself if you want to, but I will be the guest speaker, and that's on a Wednesday. So if you're in Women in Business and you want to join the Cardinia We Rise networking group, it's groups all over Australia that are being promoted everywhere, and Cardinia is my area. And I will be talking about myself and my business, my NLP, my mediumship, how I can help women in business.
When?
It's July the 26th. It's Wednesday, 12 till 3 at the Pine Grove Hotel in Upper Beaconsfield. It's on Eventbrite. I've put the link in the comments. You might want to have a look back. And yeah, I'll be the guest speaker, and every other business person that buys a ticket, or it's just for women in business, they get a minute to talk about their own business as well. And that's what I'll be doing. So very excited about that. And following on from that, only in this group that know about it at the moment, that we're having a high tea there at the end of August. And there'll be a small group. I've got photos coming today of the food. So yes, we'll be doing a mediumship event there, August the 30th. Plenty of time though. Plenty of time. So we've got a few questions. So, right. You want to know why your love life is non-existent? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? Do you have an answer for that, Jack?
Me. First thing that I got was it's not time.
Because Jack doesn't know you, so that's a good one.
Yeah, g'day. So what I feel automatically, it's not time. We can want and feel like it is necessary, but what is necessary for me is taking the time and go, okay, what is it emotionally that I need to understand? Knowing that, this is just my own perspective, if we're searching for someone or want something, I personally believe there's something within us that we're seeking. So slow down, take your time, it will come when it is ready. When it is ready. So you can ask yourself, you can put your hand on your, I call it my temple, or temple of light. I believe the third eyes are in our wrists. What is it emotionally I need to work through or understand? So if we're wanting something, there's something within us we haven't yet understood. So just take the time, it will happen when it is ready, but make sure you do everything that you want first. It's like something that I put first was I didn't want to meet anyone until I understood self-love. That was my number one progress. I got shown memories and past visions of things I needed to accept. And once I went back into those memories and I thanked them and I thanked my past, then I started to go, okay, I understand. And then 6 months, 7 months later of doing that self-love, I met Denise. So when the time is right, but make sure any loose ends you want to understand, especially about yourself, do that first, then everything else, just in general life, will follow. So make sure you put yourself first, then the opportunities will come. So I hope you can place that.
And I'll pull you a card, Raylene. Let's have a look. I'm going to pull you a card because Jack can do that. I'll do the card one because I know. Alright, confirmation card for Raylene. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah. The card that flew out for you, moving on. And I know a little bit about your situation. So it's moving on. As soon as I get that, I know that you have to let go of the past or the past person, because you had the dream and you know that it hasn't worked out the way you hoped it would work out, but it's letting go of that to allow the new love to come in. So while you're still energetically attached to the old situation, it really is either make it or break it. So make that decision that you're finally over and cut that tie, so to speak. I know that you can't technically because of children, but the emotional attachment that you have to this previous person, is it over or is it not over? Or do you still have hope that things will work out, or they will change, or they will become the person that you want them to be? You need to make that decision for yourself. Are you moving on and letting go, or are you going to stay stuck and hope? So I hope that helps. So that's the card for you, moving on. And the light is, and there is lots of new growth. So to allow the new stuff to come in, the new you, the new whatever, you have to let go of what you hold that hasn't transpired the way you wished. So I hope that makes sense, really. Thank you. Oh, that was a big one.
Okay, well, next in line was Amanda Fisher. Any guidance?
That's all right, I'll pick them up.
For her 14-year-old son. First thing that I got, Amanda, if you do not mind, was let him be. Let him be. And I also just got fresh fruit. It's good to have a platter or just in the fridge of just cut up fresh fruit for him to munch on. I feel like he's he might be a bit up there, there might be a bit over here. A little bit confused at the moment. I'm just saying the hormones I can't that word.
Regeneration.
But yeah, in fresh fruit is absolutely incredible for young teenagers. It is insane of how much it can help. I'm not a doctor, I don't claim to be a doctor, but I'm going to say it's almost better than our medical system. Our fruit, or just fruit, is so much better for us and to calm and to level our mind. It is crazy. So what I would do for some guidance for your 14-year-old son, let him be and have plenty of fresh fruit around. Knowing that mum is there, awesome. Just allow him to be him. Self-discovery at that age. Hope that helps, Amanda.
Thank you. And I will just pull a card while you look for the next person that's asked a question, and I'll pull a card for Amanda, confirmation card. Yes.
And it was Julian Darcy.
Jillian?
Yep.
She's got a question.
And where?
Sorry, I made a mess of my cards. I'm the worst shuffler in the world, if anyone knows that. Although the one that comes out, the one that flies out, is the one that needs to come out. And I just found one. Here it is. The mental conflict card. That was the only one that was left upside down, so I am drawn to that, Amanda. So I think that hones in on what Jack was saying. So it's just the mind is just got a lot of things going on in there at the moment, racing around. Maybe a little emotional anger or a little bit of emotions attached to that. So just be mindful of what's going on inside. It's not always what's projected outside.
Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. Thank
Fresh
you.
fruit.
You're welcome. Wow, that's good. Well, good. I'll put it up for you.
Awesome. Kind of looks like me.
It looks like you. With all the anger and frustration.
Oh.
No, you haven't got that.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So, Jillian, when and where am I going to move? Well, we'll pull the card
I'll
for
let
that
you
one.
do that one.
Pull the card for that one because, that's up to you, Jillian, when and where you're going to move to. But let's pull a card and ask Spirit for the confirmation for you. I just keep hearing by the sea, by the sea. So I don't know if you can relate to that, Julian, but I think the sea air would be very good for you. And I've got the spiritual union card for you. So this is a very important card. So I'm going to have a look at that. So whatever's going on around you at the moment, feel the energy that you are very connected, whether it's to your soulmate or to spirit. Listen to what the advice is being given to you from others. So whether that's your loved one, your very close companion, or a loved one in spirit, a father figure. But I feel that you're not listening to your own guidance or your own intuition. So I'm getting by the sea, so I hope you can relate to that. When and where are you going to move? That's totally up to you, that part, because we all have free will. But the sea bit, I think that's quite important for you. So if you're not already there or you're planning on moving to the sea, but I would say what I'm being told, if there is going to be a move, it would be more towards the end of winter and spring when the weather is clearing up. I don't feel that you have any energy at the moment to do that big move for the next 6 months. So I'll leave that with you. Thank you, Jillian. I hope that helps, mate.
So you got the mouse.
Oh, I've got the mouse.
You got the mouse.
Going back. Hi, Julianne. Hello. We did Raylene, Amanda, Jill. Prue. I don't know Prue offhand in that. Where has it gone? Is it still there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Will he contact me in the next week? In regards to what, Prue, could you be a bit more specific? Because
predicting time and other people's movements can be a bit difficult, even though you can see a psychic. At the end of the day, everything is free will. I'm just going to say, is it important? This might sound it's a little bit off topic, but just you be you. Don't don't worry about the past. What is it you want to achieve? What is it that you want to understand? People will come and go. That's life. So for you, where do you see yourself? Just take everyone out of the picture, including your family. Just what is it that you want at the moment? I feel like I'm going to say education. There's new opportunities for education if you want to head down that road. Start focusing on you. You can chase tail, I'm going to say, but it's not going to work. When you understand what you need, it really speaks in your heart and what you want to understand, that's when the right people will happen. I'm going to say the right person. So just focus on you, maybe do something you enjoy about education or learning, and the right path will follow. So I hope that answers that.
And I'll pull a card for Prue. Will he contact me in the next week? Well, Prue, you know, everyone has free will, as Jack said, so don't put all your focus on whether he will or he won't. Just work on you. Because while you're hoping something will happen, you're not really living in the present moment for yourself. He's going to contact you. He definitely will contact you. Actions speak louder than words. Do you know who you are?
Yeah, that's true.
Fulfillment of wishes. The Strength card. So even though you've asked that particular question, the fulfillment of wishes is that you do have a lot of spiritual knowledge and a lot of spiritual strength around you. So a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and you already know the answer to the question, but it's not the answer that you want. So understand when you feel your intuition and those moments in your mind where you're getting something, trust that moment and trust the words that you're getting or the answers. Because you have an intuition, so use it and understand that it's there for a reason. Okay? We all want something a lot of the times that we can't have, but we need to look at why we want it and why we need it so much when we can generally, we need to fill our own cup first. So we don't need to tend to look on the outside for other people to fill our cup, if that makes sense. So focus on you, focus on what you're doing, and if it's meant to be, it will be. Your energy will let go of the fact that you want him to call. Just let go, and the energy will stop pulling him, and he has his free will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. How's that?
Good. It's good.
I hope everyone's still here and listening. So we're up to the next question, Jack.
Yeah.
And that is the wonderful Troy. Hi, Troy. A bit more.
G'day, Troy. Yep.
Oh, hi, Carrie. How are you? Good to see you. If you have a question, you're quite welcome to pop it in there. Carrie, Tony Stockwell.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Troy. How are you, bud? Will I find a location to start running a circle again? Wow. Troy's. Let's Jack answer that one because he doesn't know you. And Margaret, yes, if you choose it.
Not all I'm getting is not yet. If you've got a plan in mind, do some more digging. I feel like what you want to teach, I'm not trying to sound rude, but it's basic. It's an understanding of the next level to get to where you are. But when I saw your message as will I find a location to start running a circle again, was I feel like there needs to be some inside digging within you and really teach something that you're understanding. Passionate. I'm getting Palladians, I'm getting star beings, I'm getting trance, I'm having so many different boxes. So what is it that you want to teach? For me, is like, that's one section. I have a whole nother area of something you go, oh, okay, this is a bit outside my reality. Can I keep going with that and teach that? So for me, I feel like it might be online for a little bit, but
I don't think you won't do online, but
what I'm feeling is it's what you want to teach is one section, but then there's opportunities to do with, I feel like I'm getting Palladians and contact them and go, what is it that I can really teach? Start asking the star beings, what is it that I can teach? And I feel like you'll just have all these ideas and you'll put the circle to the side and you'll be so focused on this new activity. And then quite possibly you'll start writing the book. But that's all I'm getting at the moment is contact the Palladians and they will lead you in another direction. That's what I sense.
A book? That's interesting.
I hope that helps, Troy.
It might. But yeah, I think you will start a circle again. I just don't know where or when, but it's going to definitely be out of your comfort zone of what you've taught before. I think you need to look outside the box.
Yeah.
Take that leap of faith.
It's not just ordinary teaching.
You're going to call in.
Different,
because you weren't able to do that kind of work before, I'm feeling, so you kind of tap into that Viking energy that you've got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. No sort of star constellations then.
I'll pull a card for you, confirmation card. Whoa. And I got the balance card. So for you, there's been a topsy-turvy time, so the balance card is coming in at an 11, my favourite number, one of them, 1111. So just finding that balance. You've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom, you've got the experience, you know how to work with people, you know how to talk to people. It's now finding that balance. But I'm getting from Spirit, it's not about what you can teach others, it's what you want to teach others. So that's the difference. So what's your passion, what's your direction?
Yeah.
Try something new. It's saying it's stepping out of your comfort zone. This is where you're supposed to be. Everything that's happened so far has happened for a reason, and you're ready to take that next step. But what is it? What is your passion? Yeah. Where do you want to go? Yeah. So I hope that helps, Troy. And thank you.
Thank you.
There's a few new people joined.
Wonderful.
A couple of old friends.
Yeah.
Hi, Adam. Paige. Hi, Natalie. So we're up to, I hope Troy's still here. If he's not, I'll message him later to go back in the feed and listen to his message at about 22.
His name, Kayleen.
Kayleen's next. Where should I direct my energy and focus? Well, I think you should direct it on Wednesdays and Thursday nights at our class. But in all seriousness, do you have anything there?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you want to come back to that?
Where
should you... Okay, we'll be serious. We'll get a card. Where should I direct my energy and focus? For me, energy and focus are two separate things.
Correct.
So, what's that one? Energy. Fertility card. Hone. Direct my energy in fertility. Direct your energy on yourself. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Because you've got everything that you need, and it's right there in your heart chakra area. You've got all the wisdom and knowledge. You've got the golden rings around you, the spirits, everything. So you should direct your energy just on you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I read.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what about the focus? What about because the energy is hurt, but the focus. Are we talking?
Look, personally, what I feel, Kayleen, is that having your focus but your energy, I feel like the focus will almost confuse you. This might sound strange, but it'll almost be like too much on your plate, if that makes sense. Do one thing at a time, and your energy will always direct you in the best light or the greater good. But just take your time. Whatever comes up or whatever you hear, you can always write it down. Or if you listen to channeling or listening to channeled messages, take little bits of notes. Start learning little bits and pieces about some past history, how our past history is not really what it is in the history books, is my own belief. But you can start watching some channeling videos, maybe with some Bashar or other different channelers. You can gain some different knowledge. That for the very first part with Denise was just you be you. Just your energy on yourself at your own pace, at your own time.
Yeah, at the own pace.
Yeah, that's
not
what I
to be
feel.
Anywhere in a hurry in particular.
Yeah,
I think you're on the right track. It's taking you...
That's exactly what I feel.
taken you this
Yeah.
long to get here, so don't rush it because you don't want to ruin it.
Too many things on your plate.
Yeah, you don't want to have too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the decisions that you've made recently are the right decisions for you.
Definitely. Spot on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colleen.
Oh, we've got my friend Carrie here. So I'll let you do that one because she would love to join in,
Okay.
and she wants to know, what does she need to know? What have you got for Carrie?
I feel like, is it Carrie?
Carrie.
Carrie. Okay. The first thing that came to mind when I heard your name was you've got your hands in multiple different pies. And where do I want to be? Where do I want to be? That's where I'm getting at. But there are many different doors to those pies. Is there a right one? No. And I feel like I'm almost being drawn back to your past. So as I don't know anything about you, it's my first time. Is that with the past, there are still so many doors. I feel like there are two main doors that are still open. Stop looking back. Don't worry about the past. What do you want to achieve now? And those doors will close, and there'll be one door that will be remaining, that one pie. Let go. It's all okay. Let go. It's all okay. That's what I'm getting, and that is how you'll find your next destination. So I'm not too sure if I feel like you might meet a partner, or if you do have a partner, you will meet a male figure that can help you understand some emotional boundaries. But remember, slow down. Life isn't about rushing. Life is about taking your time, looking at the beautiful roses, and really nourishing yourself. We don't heal ourselves. We nourish. We nurture our body. So do you remember, to heal yourself,
I feel that.
nurture yourself.
Tingle, tingle.
So slow down, close the door, let it be.
Oh, okay. So as soon as Jack's talking, Carrie, I get body tingles all over. So I know I've got someone here, or it's a confirmation, and I hear grandmother. And I do vaguely, I think I did bring your grandmother through last time, but I feel your grandmother is here. And she's talking about that energetic block that you feel that you have, or there's some sort of block, that it's not a block at all. It's just your intuition and the information that you're receiving. It's not a block, it's just a new way of you working, or a new way of thinking. So she's just giving you that mindful tip that it's not you. It actually is something that's happening around you, with you at the moment. So it's like you're being upgraded to another level. Yeah. So she's here with me and I'm tingling. And she wants to give you a bunch of roses and some chocolates and some money. She's just giving you lots and lots of presents. But it's just that emotion and that love that she has for you. And she just wants you to trust your intuition. It's never failed you so far. And she just wants to tell you that it's not going to. So whatever it is that you've got in the pipeline, or what you're thinking about under Jack's message, there's something going on that can help you understand all this with that message. And yes, she'll take them all, Grandma. So may I leave that lovely message with you, with your grandma jumping in.
Yeah.
And lots of love.
Again, just slow down. That's right.
Slow down.
Slow down. Yep.
Yeah.
Take your time. Okay. Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Good job. How are we all going, everyone? We're getting through, everyone, and it's lovely to see that you're all here. So if you do have a question, we will get to you. We're just scrolling down. Just let us have a look.
Okay. You want to start off on Paige?
I'll pull a card. Hi, Paige. How are you? I would love to know more about my heart and love right now with the person I have in my life right now. I don't know who you've got, if it's the same person, but I'll ask for a confirmation card. So it's the wisdom card. Oh, God. You have everything that you need in you in this card. Is giving me that You don't even really need to ask that question because your heart is already singing.
Made the answer.
It's already singing the answer. It's already making the answer. So,
continue on.
You go for it.
So page, where is it? So take the Book of Truth. Trust your heart. You get like a little kitty. Oh God, it's the opposite way. The little kitty down there, it looks like a teddy bear. That's a dog. And for you being the wise person, and that's your destination, the sun. So follow your heart. For me, that hut in the background, it's okay, it's steady, but that book of knowledge and the book of truth to follow that sun is where your heart lays. So the answer you've already made, I'm going to say 2-3 weeks ago. Trust your own instincts. Take your time. If you need any support, there is, I'm going to say, help out there. But you've already made the answer. So remember that book. Oh, which one? That one there. Remember the book, and you'll follow your destination of where you need to be. So I hope that helps.
And it's really difficult to answer those sorts of questions because we're always tapping into another person. And we generally, in the work that we do, we don't like to tap into other people's energy. I like to maybe just skim over the top, but it's really not for us to tap into other people's energy without their permission. So when you're looking, and as Raylene before, when you are looking for love and emotion and other things from another person, we don't really tap into that. We try to teach you that it's more important that you look after you and you love you and work out what it is that you want, because
at the end of the day, they will always make their own decision.
Yeah, they can't really fill that void that's in you. So even though we want someone and we love someone and we need someone, it's actually, well, what is it about us that's not fulfilled within us? Yeah. What makes us happy? Why can't we just look after ourselves? Right. And when we let go of the energy of needing someone or wanting something, it lets the universe know, and we pull back our energy. And as we just focus on us in the present moment, the energy pool of what we need and what we want, the other people that you're trying to get or pull towards you, they usually don't feel that energy anymore if you've let go of that expectation. So if you can let go of the expectation of having something from someone else and just focus on you. And I know everyone says this all the time, but the truth is, when you want something from someone, they can actually feel that energetically, consciously or unconsciously, and they tend to pull away. So the more you want something, the more someone will pull away. So if they're going to come on their free will. So if you let go of that pull, that energy pull towards them, and just be you and do you, they're not going to feel that neediness anymore. And so they'll come of their own accord if they want to. The moment that release is let go, they feel it energetically. They come to you of their own free will. But as you're pulling them constantly towards you, they just pull back. So it's the law of attraction. Okay. I hope that helps explaining that, because it's something that I always tell clients, and if you've ever seen me, it's definitely something that I do teach. It's not about the other person.
Love guidance is about you. You've got to fill up your cup. If you can't fill up your cup, then then who's going to do it? It's just like, this is not saying you, but for in general, for advice with like love and love life and yourself, is that we all have our own cup. So Denise has her cup, I've got my cup. Before I met Denise, I had to fill up my cup and go, okay, well, this is me. I speak my truth, I do not lie, I am who I am. Knowing with Denise, she speaks her truth, she does not lie, she is who she is. So knowing that at the end of the day, I can fill up my cup, knowing that I am me, and Denise can fill up her cup. She doesn't need me, I don't need her. But in the middle, we have created our own jug, and our love will pour into that jug. So we don't take from one another, but we only fill up our own cup. So before you get in a marriage or a relationship, make sure that your cup is most definitely filled. And if they take from your cup, then they're not ready. they're not ready. So just take your time, make sure your needs are met first, and that's just in general for everyone.
And a lot of it comes back to abandonment issues.
Yeah.
So you could always have
Mothers
a look
and
at that.
fathers chakras.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what we want in someone else is something that we didn't get as a child quite often. And yeah, it's a tough one, but we got there.
I hope
So,
that helps.
I hope that helps.
Yeah, I hope that helps.
There's more to it.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got Gypsy, Michelle there. My abilities have intensified so much over the last couple of months. Is there anything I should be doing to help clear my channel? Oh, okay. I've missed Natalie. Sorry. We will come back to you, Natalie. It's just scrolling through the messages.
So it was Michelle
Gypsy.
Stevenson. To keep my channel clear. Okay. So I just pulled a couple of cards, Michelle. Usually don't do this. First thing that came up to me was solitude. Time to get into the books. What is it that you want to learn? I also feel like a lot of past history. I'm getting Turkey for some reason. It's really good to maybe start learning some words in Sanskrit. That can really start awakening hidden chakras. As we've been told, there are 7 main chakras. I don't believe in that. There's so much more within the energetic system that we haven't yet tapped into. So, and there's plenty of words in Sanskrit, in Turkey, or in Turkish, that are hidden. So you can start doing some deep dives about old Turkish heritage, about chakras, and that will start to open up your channel a bit more.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, up there.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah.
And the spiritual strength, he's given me this card. So we all know that you've been guided, yeah. You know, you definitely know you've been guided by either your father or your grandfather, loved ones in spirit, but also it's more about for you, you've trusted that your guides have been there the whole time, and everything that you've gone through, you've always trusted. Everything that you've tried, and you've just let go, you know, and even when you shaved your head that time, it was like, wow, that was amazing. But look at you now, like you're just blossoming, and your hair has grown back, and Jack shaved his head not long ago. So you've done so much work on yourself, and yeah, it has intensified recently, but I think you're just getting started, and
Yeah.
I just keep hearing the TikTok and the YouTube, and my body is tingling with that. It's not what you are, Gyps, it's who you are. That's what people are going to love about you, and that's what they do. So that's my message from that card. Oh, I'm tingling all over with you. I think your dad's here. Yeah.
Yeah, have patience. It will all
And
come at the right time.
The patience card.
It'll come at the right time.
It'll come at the right time, but you have, you know, you've gone steady along. So now that they've intensified, just stick with the program. Take your time. Play with the kids. They'll definitely bring you back into 3D grounding. So just Spirit saying take your time. They have intensified, but as long as you stay focused and don't rush, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And again, there's
Keep it at your pace.
the Turkish.
The Turkish
Turkish,
thing. I'm going to look that up
Sanskrit.
later.
Sanskrit. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
It's like when we went to the Buddhist temple in
Oh, the Indian
Ararat,
ones, yeah.
and you read the transcript in the temple there. I'm like, what the hell?
I've read it.
You know,
I've
the glass cabinet, and there's this old-fashioned, I don't know how many years old, hundreds.
hundreds.
And you're
hundreds,
standing there reading
reading
Tibetan
yeah.
monk.
Yeah. Yeah, it was incredible.
So we're going back to Natalie.
It was Natalie, it was going up.
Thanks, Gyps. Alrighty, we've got to go back up a little bit.
Natalie.
Did I make the right move buying in Queensland and leaving Victoria? Have you left Victoria yet, or are you planning on it? Natalie, are you still here? Anyway, it's not relevant. I'm just wondering if you've moved already or will be moving very soon. Alright.
So we'll wait for Natalie. Just give it a second.
Yeah, we'll wait for Natalie just to answer that, just to give us a little bit more. Because you said up there you bought something. No, you're moving on the 26th. Oh, so you can't come to my lunch.
Oh, isn't it? Yep. Yep.
Alright. New start, new beginnings. So all this suffering and silence is this card. So everything that's behind you or underneath you, you've taken all the steps to get where you need to go. So don't look back and don't look back on all the murky waters, all the darkness, all the negativity. It's just you've made the steps to go towards that light, which is the sunshine, Queensland.
Yep.
And we would love to do that. You've got nothing holding you back, so don't say it's a wrong decision. Nothing is ever a wrong decision. Just take it as a next step.
Yep.
You have made the decision for yourself and you've taken that leap of faith. Trust it and allow it to happen. Don't think about it as a wrong decision or have I made the right decision. You have made it.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the path that you're being guided to go.
Yep.
It's not forever. You can always change your mind, but this is where you're meant to go and meant to be. I feel for your health, it's going to be a big benefit to be in Queensland.
Definitely. There's a confirmation card.
You do that one?
Yeah, so for me, the confirmation card is in that one. It's, sorry. So sacrifice is what it is. So you can see the bottom half is like all the darker stuff, right? You've had some stuff with this beautiful lady. She's going, right, okay, I'm ready to make a new decision. I've got rainbows coming out of my hands and I'm super excited. You know, the clouds are in the shape of flowers as well. So no matter where you are, you're going to be alright. But just don't look back on the past. Don't look back if you made the right choice. It's going to be golden. It's awesome times ahead. And you're going to learn so much. You're going to meet a lot of really nice people as well. Get yourself in the community if you like. But just take your time and enjoy the surroundings and enjoy the rainbow. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
That's a nice positive message. You have made a right decision. You're all mixed up again.
So if you're saying that, Natalie, so am I guided? You're guided by yourself. This might sound strange, but this is just my belief that we are our guides. Our guides are us. Everything is uni. Everything is us. So we are our own guides. We are our own choices. So it's about believing in yourself that, yes, I have done this for a reason and trusting that. I hope that makes sense, Natalie.
Can you find the next one? I've been told I have to get my Takashi cards.
Takashi cards. So I hope that makes sense, Natalie. Let's jump on through.
Sorry, guys.
You want me to keep that?
Yeah, can you do it?
I can do that.
So we did Adam.
Yep, just a second.
I think we're up to Adam. I've met Adam as well.
Adam, if you're still there, expansion on what or who? I feel like for you there are multiple different paths. What would you like to expand on? So I feel like I need to ask.
I'm thinking it's the spiritual expansion.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, there's spiritual expansion, but I just feel like there's a one certain question.
Alright.
For
So
some
while
reason.
he's checking in, I'm going to pull a Takashi card. Now, I have bought these Takashi cards a couple of weeks ago. Treasures from Takashi. My Reiki teacher had them. They are channeled messages from the wisdom of Takashi, which was back in the 90s, around that area, early 90s and after. It was Takashi's channeled messages by a person called Iskani Taylor since 1991, the year my daughter was born. Ooh, it's been given a few clues there, aren't we? Alright, so Adam, I'm going to pull out a card from the Takashi. Here it is. For you, Adam, the card that I've got is Power. So with this card, I'll read it out. You have control over your life. Know that your power and your own worth. It is time to acknowledge all that you have created. Are you allowing others to overpower you? When times are difficult, think about what you can achieve. You are never powerless. It is time to acknowledge your power and feel your empowerment in every word you speak and every action you take. So the power. So what does that relate to his question? What expansion?
His mind.
It might have gone. What's at the bottom? You can.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It didn't come through.
It takes it.
Spiritual path or area to focus on. Yeah, I think that card.
So we've got the power card. That was the first one. You can have control of your life. You are never powerless. And then I'll get the other card where you tap in for Adam.
I feel like your message is just as important.
Oh.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
I still feel for you. I get the Trapped in Fear card that's come out. So I feel for you there's still lots of learnings and lots of teachings for you to focus on. It's not so much about where you're going or what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. And it's listening to your own vibration is what I'm being told. And understanding your own truth and be guided by that. Because Spirit's been working with you for quite a while, but it's almost like they want Adam to wake up or push himself forward. And this trapped in fear is like letting go of that inner
self-doubt.
Yeah, the inner self-doubt, but you've also got that inner knowing. So once you start trusting and letting go a little bit more, it's all going to come to you. And I'm getting that the self-judgment. So there's something in that fear of holding yourself back a little bit. So maybe focus on that, understanding why you're not pushing yourself as forward as you like to. What is it that you're allowing to come into your mind to stop you from moving on to your spiritual path in a much more fluent way? So be guided by your own intuition, yes, but at the same time, listen to your body, listen to what Spirit's telling you, because they're trying to get you to move forward at a faster rate. Because it's time for Adam to step out of that comfort zone and go to the next level, take that leap of faith. Because it's like you've been skimming along quite nicely, but if you want something to focus on, that's what the message is. Move forward. Don't let the fear side of things hold you back. Work out what it is that's not allowing you to let go and just be. I hope that helps, Adam. They're all quick. They're not super deep messages on here because we're on a public forum, but we're in our private group, so we're not getting any nonsense people making stupid comments and messaging all of you privately and trying to get things out of you. So it's good to be in here because it is private, but at the same time, it's a private group with you guys. But we're happy to share messages that Spirit are giving us, but they will never give us too personal a message while we're in this forum. If you do want a private message with us, you're quite welcome to come and see us. We do development classes on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights. We're doing them at home now. Unfortunately, the Wednesday night's full with about 13 or 14 people. Thursday night we've got about 8-ish, 10, but we've got room Thursdays for a class. So we did fill up very quickly. A
Okay.
monthly workshop. I do a monthly workshop on a Saturday afternoon, 1:30 to 4:30, 1 to 4:30. It's $30. We had 13 people last time. So if you want to join in on that, there's a link in this group in the events section. So even for the high tea and for the business networking, the links are all in the pinned part of the featured tab. But that's just a little bit about us. So yeah, what we're doing. It's a message being repeated at the moment. Well, that's what happens with spirit. So take note of it, Adam, because you don't want to get that kick up the bum like I did. They're good at that. Like if you don't listen, they'll give you a... So take heed of it before you get the big hit. Spirit will do that to get you where they want you to be.
Yeah, that's it.
Who are we up to?
Chantal.
To Lane.
Lane.
So Lane is her partner,
Mhm.
and he's sitting in a truck. They drive trucks.
Okay.
It's Natasha's daughter.
Yep.
So do you have a message for Lane?
I do. Just focus on what you want. I feel like I'm going to say business has taken a chunk out of your life or out of your desire. I don't want to say desire. I feel like there's a bit of music involved. I see guitar playing. I'm not too sure if you do play guitar or you're wanting to learn guitar, but I do see getting back into what you're used to. I'm going to say the kids have left the nest. It's time to focus back on you. Even though you do have a partner and we do have an outside life, what is it you want to start doing? It's reconnecting with that child self. If it's going out, having a drink, or learning an instrument, but I am seeing a lot to do with music, and I'm hearing like heavy metal or metal, but do something that you enjoy, learn something, get back into that old childhood self, and you'll just feel, I'm alright. I'm not too sure if you have a bit of back pain at the moment, but the back pain will disappear. You're doing it for you. So you can bend yourself over for other people, but once you start doing that childhood self, start doing what you enjoy, our emotions again will start to release. Our body starts to flow again. So just chill and do something that you enjoy, and your body will naturally flow, and your mind will calm down, and you'll feel a lot happier within yourself. So listen to some good music, and you'll be alright. That's what I'm getting.
And thank you, Jack. What I got for Lane is the firm foundation, and I too always focus on that with the back pain or the lower back pain or an emotion that's trapped in there. But I'm hearing buying a house, so I don't know if that you're interested in buying a house or buying property, but that's definitely the firm foundation is setting up some roots. Those roots, that's firm foundation, setting up a boundary for yourself. So you don't necessarily have to stay there all the time, because I know that you might be a bit of a free spirit, you like to move around a lot, but also having that stability and your own place or your own firm foundation is important, just as important as having that free spirit. If you want to feel grounded and connected, then that firm foundation is a very important part of the next process of your life, if you haven't already done it. So whether there's a settling down inside of you that needs to come out, that part is what I'm picking up for you. Is setting some roots and some boundaries in your life, but still staying connected with your outdoors, your travelling, etc. But definitely a strong, firm foundation for you in stability.
What is it that you want to do?
And you never know, you might get engaged soon and stuff like that. Kids, all them good stuff. You can't have puppies forever, Chantal. I'm only stirring.
Do you want to do? We've only got two more left, and so Shaireen and Belle. Do you want to just do Shaireen and Belle?
Yeah, is there any others after that?
That's it.
No, good.
Have some
Thank
tea.
you, everyone. We'll have some tea. We're having a burrito bowl. What have you got in the burrito bowl, Jack?
Same as last night.
Yum stuff.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. We've got pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo, some vegetables, rice, guacamole, sour cream, and
Corn,
black beans.
corn chips,
Yeah.
black beans.
Yeah, that's it. All the good
And
stuff.
what about...
Some Doritos.
Oh, we should put pineapple in it tonight.
Yeah.
Because the kids aren't here. What about a glass of red wine with it?
You don't have a glass. Small
Yeah?
glass.
Oh, that's
So I've
all
got
right.
to drive later. So
Yeah.
you can drink.
We've got to drive to Ringwood and pick up my son. No trains. Thanks, Dan.
Well, there's your card for Bell. There
All
are
right.
3 cards.
Well, can you do Bell? I do Bell all the time.
That's the first one.
You do Bell
You can do
because...
Bell.
No, but I know Bell so well. You don't.
You know
so
Bell
I
so
think...
well. No.
I always give her messages and I
No.
tell her the same thing. You're moving. So, yeah, I know. It's so yum because Jack puts coriander in it and I love coriander.
Okay. All right, Belle. Nice to meet you. Let's have a look. So the first thing that stood out to me. So you've got a couple cards here. You've got 3 cards. That was the second card in the middle of the pile. And that's mental conflict. So what I feel is your mind still tinkers back. Did I make that right decision? Did I make that right decision? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You can reassure yourself that the past decision was the right one over and over. But it's about letting go. It's about taking that breath and go, right, what can I focus on? What can I focus on? The more we dwell or think about what has happened, the more the monkey mind kicks in. What will they think of us? For example, are they thinking this behind my back? Just be you. Be proud that you are you. Feel that proudness going, okay, I am who I am. I do not lie. I speak my truth. I speak my truth. Once you speak your truth and you acknowledge that it's your truth, that monkey mind starts to disappear. It's just gone. And that will lead us to a next stage. And that's where I feel like there are two paths coming up. You get a house and a triumph success. And that's that one there. Oh God, there we go. Okay.
I like
Once you believe and you go, well, this is my truth. This is how I felt, and I'm going to do me. Once you can acknowledge and you can feel it, you can say, I want to learn self-love. I want to learn self-love. You can't learn self-love. You feel it. You trust it. Once you made that decision, right, okay, move forward. It's that trust within yourself that you spoke from your heart. Not out of ego, but from your heart. And that's the best message. So don't relay on what others are doing. Take that sword and triumph forward. And don't look back. Speak from what means from you. And Denise?
Foundation and achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Belle's good at doing that. Foundation and achievements. Doesn't matter where your home is, your heart is always there. You always manage to create a home wherever you are. And you could live in a tent and you'd still have a home. You just have that ability to connect to wherever you are. And I think that, and I tingle with that, I think that shows what you're teaching Koa and getting him to understand that a butterfly is a butterfly and a butterfly is just as special as a bird in the sky. You show him the differences, but how unique they all are. And he comes from the heart, and he will always come from the heart as you do. So you're teaching him that, and you're guiding him that side of life is just as important as external things like computer games, TVs. They're not really that important. What's important is what's inside of you, and that's the foundation that you teach him.
Nourishment.
And that's something that maybe you didn't have as much growing up for yourself, but you damn well are going to make sure that it's not going to miss a generation this time. and he is a delightful little boy, and he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge that he doesn't even know what he's going to be experienced yet in this lifetime, because I could just see that he'll be working outside or he'll be in nature. It's where he's going to feel at home. So by you setting him up for that, getting him ready, camping and all those things, that's just natural for him. He's just, that's just him. He loves it. So I hope that helps. That solid foundation. And I don't know if you're moving anymore, because I just don't want to say it again.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah, maybe. Home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
And lastly, but not least,
Shayreen.
And we almost finish on time. Thanks, Spirit.
Thank you.
With an hour, we've done it. Because we did start a couple of minutes late.
Okay.
And we've talked.
Foundation. What's your foundation?
For who?
Shayreen.
I didn't say. What was the question?
Is that a card?
Oh. Well, Shayreen, where is she gone?
Go down a little. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Belle.
Thank you. All right, Shayreen. Where were you last week? You get a fine for not turning up at class. You get a cross. You know how the teachers used to tick, tick, tick. You get a cross.
Alright. You go first.
Alright. Third eye chakra and the base chakra. Jack pulled those out together.
They fell out.
They fell out?
All these cards fell out.
Alright, let go of those emotions. Let go of those emotions. They don't serve you any purpose. Start looking into your intuition. Start using your own intuition and your own knowledge. Stop letting your emotions rule you or control you in that sense, so to speak. You know, they're connected, but they're not even like closely related, because they're two completely separate things. This is your 3D you and this is your 5D you. So you're always going to pop back into your 3D you, your human stuff, but your galactic stuff is where you want to be. But you're always going to have this push-pull, so it's going to be a balance, okay? Because you're going to always have your 3D family stuff, but the stuff up here is where you want to be. But for now, I feel that you need to have this. Just a balance. Nothing's wrong.
When you're ready. Yeah, when you're ready. Again, if you need any guidance, you can ask, I'm going to say cat guides. Sounds very confusing. But yeah, just ask, okay, what is it emotionally I need to understand? Or if you get the question, have a short question, write it down. Repeat it over and over and over and over until you're in your head or out loud until you get an answer. Then write that answer down and you go, can you please teach me more about that? Keep saying it over and over and over, then write that down. So if you have a question or a spiritual question or a physical question, ask it over and over until you go, ooh, okay, what was that? Write it down. And that will help you channel writing as well, and that will develop your third eye. But the decisions are going good. The decisions are going well. And what I have pulled, this way. So love begins and harmony. And I definitely do feel like this is your partner, with your partner, and moving as well. There will be a trip coming up, a sacrificial trip of yourself. This will be letting go of standards, letting go of others, and you just being one. You just becoming one and letting go of what others are. I'm going to say not what they think, because for me, for you, that doesn't really matter, as what others are. You're just going to go, do you know what? I'm one with my partner and I'm just going to do me. And you'll find yourself in this pool of happiness. And I was saying before, if you were here, that Denise and I have our own cup, our own jug that we both fill up. And I feel like, well, that's where you and your partner comes in. You will have filled up that jug and that cup, and it's time for you guys to go out to a beach or go out and relax and spread that water that you love. So take your time, book a holiday or do something with you guys together. But relating back to that 3D world, people are going to be people. Sometimes it's easier for them to learn another lesson in the long run than to be given a simple answer. Sometimes we have to go through of what, instead of trusting our own intuition. So whatever happens, focus on you. Focus back on you and take your time. Sometimes it's good for us to learn different lessons in the long run. So I hope that helps. Shaireen, thank you.
Thank you. I'm just going to pull a card. Do you have a message for me?
Love yourself and let go. Just you be you and speak your truth and don't be shy of your voice.
Hear that, guys?
How about me?
I have a message for you. A Takashi card. Takashi card. It's been a good afternoon.
Has been a good afternoon.
Treasure.
Mm.
Well, remember the treasure card on, was it on
No.
treasure chest on Monopoly? This is a treasure card.
Mm.
Your life has purpose and meaning that you can value and treasure. It is time to acknowledge your dreams. Listen to your heart and discover what you really want. And be prepared to do what it takes to follow your heart, and you will find your treasure. Ooh,
Wonderful.
tingles.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the massage course. I'm thinking. Don't give up.
A few other things, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Well, if you've got nothing else to add, you can add in the comments after this, but this is in a private group, so it won't be going out to... Well, I might go on YouTube if people don't mind. Well, no one's going to know. I might put it on YouTube, but I don't think the comments will be there.
No, the comments won't be there.
Comments won't be there.
It'll just be the video. And we don't,
So no one knows who you are.
No, we didn't mention any last names.
No. But in this group, it's all private. There's no weirdos. So thank you all for coming along. I hope you enjoyed your messages. And we will see you again soon. Sooner, hopefully. We have been a bit slack lately.
Just repairing the energy. It's good for you. It's
Yeah,
good for you to
I know.
rest. Take
We've
your
been
time.
resting.
Alright guys, well, many blessings. Thank you very much. And have a peaceful evening. Thank you.
It's alright, you'll get a tick back. I'll put a credit note next to your name again, Sharon. But I look forward to seeing you. It was a big class. Yeah, see you all Wednesday.
Yep.
Those that I see Wednesdays and the people I see Thursdays. And if you're looking back on this feed, yeah, we are ending it right now. So I will type in a comment because a lot of people will come on and ask questions.
End of feed. Why you end?
End.
Okay.
All right, have a good night,
Right.
everyone. Chat
See
to
you
you
later.
soon.
Bye bye.